Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to our Friday yoga community class. I hope everyone had a good week so far and I'm glad to see you here on the mat. So let's all start on a comfortable seated position. Hi, good morning. Usual. And let me see, there's some message there. There we go. So happy to practice with you, ladies. Thank you for being here every Friday. It means a lot. Thank you. So, we're going to start in a very comfortable seated position. Finding our sit bones, moving those glutes out and away from us, and starting that connection with our breath. We're going to chant to Om. Here, as soon as you settle, I know that some people are just joining, so let's give a minute or two to just connect with your breath as we wait a little bit. And let's start with our two Oms. Please join me there at home. Om. Place the palms of the hands together right in front of your heart. Bow into your heart. Bow into the light and divinity that resides between you. And perhaps we can take this moment to connect with an intention for this class. And align your intention with the universe. Align this intention with your practice. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. And good morning. Today was such a difficult day to get up. You know, sometimes we all get this kind of days. But I'm glad I'm here. Now I'm feeling like the all energy is here as soon as you get on the mat. Sometimes it's difficult to make it here, but once you're on it, everything is fine. So we're going to start by placing our left hand, palm of the hand down on earth, bending that elbow and taking some side stretch. So bringing that right arm up and overhead, just arcing. And perhaps for many of us, this is the first stretch of the day, so let's enjoy it and make it conscious, bringing our breath with us, bringing our intention with us, inhaling and exhaling. As you're doing this, we're trying to open that chest towards the left, connecting with our Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Inhale, coming back to center, placing the right hand on earth, bending that right elbow slightly and rotating towards the left, bringing that left arm up and overhead. And perhaps just bringing the gaze towards that part where the wall and the ceiling meet. I know we use this a lot as a destination for our gaze, but whatever you're visualizing right now. Inhaling and exhaling deeply, connecting with our breath. Inhale, come back to center. And let's rotate those shoulders. Coming up, back, and down. Inhale, up, back, and down. Inhale, up, back, and down. Let's go reverse to the other side. So up, forward, and down. Up, forward, and down. And one third time, up, forward, and down. Release those shoulders. We're going to interlace the fingers right here and place them right behind your head. Now, just allow the weight of your arms to hang. So we're not pulling the head down, we're just allowing the weight of the arms let the head down. Here, perhaps we're going to close the eyes and take a few breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. And release. We're going to place the right hand on the left ear and just allow the weight of the arm once again drop down as that right ear goes towards that right shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. A little stretch, gentle stretch on the neck, on the side. Just make sure that that left shoulder is down. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come back to center. Place the left hand on top of that right ear, allowing the weight of your arm to drop down along with your head. So there is no pulling here. Right shoulder down. Feeling that gentle stretch on the neck, on the clavicle, on the shoulder. And release. Now we're going to place the hands interlaced, place the hands right in front of your heart, interlace them, and we're going to flip them out as you curve the spine, just like this. Inhale as it comes back to the chest. Exhale as you extend the arms forward, as you're pushing a wall away from you, curving the spine. Inhale to the chest. Exhale forward. Inhale to the chest for last time. Exhale forward. And release. We're going to place the hands right behind the hips. Fingers are looking forward. And make sure to root those hands on earth. Inhale, open that chest, bring in the elbows back, shoulder blades together, and bring in those hips up as you exhale. Perhaps you want to look up to the ceiling, inhaling and exhaling. And exhale, release. And let's all come to a standing position. And we're gonna get ready for our stand salutes. So come to the top of your mat. I'm gonna adjust my mat a little bit. So coming to the top of our mats, bringing the hands right in front of our hearts. Let's inhale, arms up. Take a back bend. Exhale, one guide forward, straight the spine. Hands on the sides of the feet. Step back with that right leg all the way back. Right knee to the floor, eyes to the sky, hips move forward, shoulders back and down. Chest is open. Place the hands on the floor and step back with that left leg all the way back into a strong plank position. Make sure to engage the core here, engage the glutes, engage those legs. Full body position. Awakening our body. Inhaling, knees to the floor. Exhale, chest between hands, chin on the floor. So here, you might need to slide your body forward a little bit. And once you bend the elbows, make sure that you keep them close to your body, not open to the sides. Tailbone is up, caterpillar position. Inhale, slide into a cobra. Take your first cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Here on downward dog, we are going to pedal the feet by bending that right knee, bending the left knee, and just finding your rhythm here as you go. Right and left. Right and left. Awaken those legs. Look up towards your hands and step up with that right leg between the hands. Left knee to the floor, eyes to the sky. Hips move forward, shoulders back and down. Exhale, both legs together. Inhale, reverse guide. Coming up with a straight spine. Palms of the hands together. Take a back breath. Exhale, back to center, back to the heart. Let's go with the left side. Inhale, arms up. Take a back bend. Exhale, swan guide forward. Hands on the sides of the feet. Step back with that left leg all the way back. Left knee to the floor. Eyes to the sky. Hips move forward. Shoulders back and down. Hands on the floor. Step back with that right leg now into a plank position. A strong plank. Don't step this place. Yes? Don't slip. Don't skip this step. That's what I wanted to say. So here, legs are engaged, glutes are engaged, abdomen is engaged. Inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, shift the chest forward. Chest between hands, chin on the floor. Caterpillar position, tailbone is up. Inhale, slide into cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And here we're going to pedal the feet once again. Inhaling and exhaling. And back to regular downward dog. Look up and step up with that left leg between hands. Right knee to the floor, eyes to the sky. Exhale, both legs together. Inhale, reverse guide. Coming up with a straight spine. Arms open to the sides. Palms of the hands together. Take a back bend. Exhale, back to center. Back to the heart. And let's go one more round. We're going to do 2 rounds of side salutes. This time we're going to do it a little bit faster. We're going to add a little bit of things to it. So, hands in front of the heart. Make sure you're connected with the earth and that you are breathing. That's the most important part of our yoga practice. Inhale. Open those arms up. Palms of the hands together. Take a back bend. Exhale, swan guide forward. Open those arms to the sides as you bend forward with the open heart. Hands on the sides of the feet. Step back with that right leg all the way back. Right knee to the floor, eyes to the sky. From here, we're going to lift those hands up. Lift those arms up. Bring the palms of the hands together. Inhale and exhale. Find your stability here. This could be a little bit of a balancing pose. So let's engage those glutes, engage those legs. And connect that sole of your left foot with earth. Looking for that grounding. Inhale. Open that chest. Exhale. Take a little back bend here. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Place the hands on the floor. And a step back with that left leg all the way back into a plank position. Here in our plank position, once again, everything engaged. Legs are strong. Abdomen engaged. Eyes of elbows are looking at each other. Inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, chest and chin on the floor. Chest between hands. Tailbone is up. Take a breath here. Inhale, slide into Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. So here in our downward dog, let's feel our position first. Find your downward dog. So fingers are spread. Hands are pushing that mat away from you. And when bringing those hips, that chest back towards the knees. And we're trying to look for that V shape. V shape. Tailbone is the highest point here. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring that right leg up into three-legged dog. And we're going to rotate that foot first to the right, making circles, and then to the left, making circles. Back to center. Just release that right foot. And we're going to bend that knee, bringing the heel of that right foot to that left glute. Opening up towards the right. Inhale, coming back to center. And let's go with the other leg. Perhaps you want to adjust your downward dog. Make sure that those hands are strong and connected. And that you're pushing that mat away from you. Now, bringing that left leg up. Make sure that the hips are not opening as yet. Just in the center. So both hips are looking forward. And rotating. Just making circles with that left foot. First to the outside and then innerwards. Inhaling and exhaling. Release that foot. And now we can open the legs, open the hips towards that left side. And bring in that left heel towards that right glute. Opening towards the left. Inhaling and exhaling. Perhaps you can bring your gaze up to the ceiling, right underneath your arm. Inhale, back to center, back to our downward dog. Look up toward your hands and step up with that right leg. All the way up. Left knee to the floor, eyes to the sky. Exhale, both legs together. Inhale, reverse guide. Coming up with a straight spine. Palms of the hands together, take a back bend. Exhale, back to center. And let's go with the left side. Inhale, open those arms up. Connect them with every single part of your sensories. Taking a back bend. Exhale, swan guide forward. Open chest, slide the arms to the sides. Hands on the sides of the feet. Step back with that left leg all the way back. Right knee to the floor. Eyes to the sky. Hips move forward. Chest is open. Now really grounding that right foot to the earth. Engaging those glutes, engaging those legs. And bringing the arms up and overhead. Palms of the hands together. Inhaling and exhaling here. Finding our balance. Inhale, open that chest. Bring the arms a little bit forward. Exhale as we take a back bend. Slight back bend. Take it easy. Oof. See, I'm losing my balance here. Important to engage those glutes, engage those legs. Inhale back to center. Place the hands on the floor and bring that right leg back into a plank position. Here in plank, once again, let's engage our body, awaken every single cell in our body for our practice. Bringing prana to every single cell. Inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, chest between hands, chin on the floor, caterpillar. Tailbone is up. Inhale, slide into cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take your time here on downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come on the tip of your toes. Exhale, release. Inhale, come on the tip of your toes. Exhale, release. In 1/3 time, come on the tip of your toes and just shift your weight or your body forward. Just like as we're coming into plank, coming into a hanging cobra. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come back to your downward dog. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg between hands, right knee to the floor, eyes to the sky. Exhale, both legs together. Open those arms. Reverse guide, coming up with the straightest spine. All the way up. Palms of the hands together. Take a back bend. Exhale, back to center. Back to the heart. Release the arms to the sides and come back to the middle of your mat. Releasing the arms to the sides. Reconnecting with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Ujjayi breath. And release, just open the eyes. And now we're going to open our legs 4 to 4.5 feet apart. We're gonna set up for warrior 2. So from here, we're going to rotate that right foot towards the right, 90 degrees. Make sure you have enough space, 4 to 4.5 feet apart. Right heel, it's cutting the left foot in half. Make sure you have the correct alignment. Inhale, arms into a T. The whole body is looking forward, if you see, including those hips. Now, keeping the dorsal in the body where it is. We're going to exhale, bend that right knee. Nothing else has to move, just the knee. And from here, we're going to rotate the head towards the right, gaze in the middle finger on the right hand. Inhaling and exhaling. Once you find that position, now we can focus on the settled parts, the settled things of our warrior 1 position. So starting from the head, releasing those facial expressions. Perhaps dropping that tongue off the palate. Just drop it down. Releasing those shoulders. Making sure we're using those triceps and arms to lift our arms, not the shoulders. So release the shoulders. Create the space between the ears and the shoulders. Spine is straight. Both hips are looking forward. And that right leg is open towards the right. So the right knee is opening constantly towards that pinky side on the right foot. Back leg is strong and engaged, pushing the mat away from you. Inhale, extend your body towards the right as much as you can. Bend the elbow, place it on top of the knee, palm of the hand is looking up. Left hand to the lower back, slightly pushing the hips forward, rotate towards the left. And bring then that arm up and overhead. So we have a straight line from heel to fingertips here. Inhaling and exhaling. Now making sure that you're not leaning on that right arm and that the distribution of weight on your body is 50 and 50. And to make sure that happens, we're going to lift that right arm up as you're holding an imaginary beach ball. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, coming up into a peaceful warrior, flipping that right palm of the hand up and taking a slight back bend here. Opening the chest towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, unbend the knee, release the arms, and let's flip the feet towards the other side. Make sure you find your alignment here, so adjust yourself. So left foot 90 degrees towards the left. Left heel is cutting the right foot in half. Square those hips forward. That right toe is slightly looking in. Inhale, arms into a T. Without moving the dorsal. Exhale, bend that left knee. Keeping the dorsal in center. And now rotating the head towards the left, gazing the middle finger on that left hand. Now, you will notice that once we engage those glutes, immediately the hip and the pelvis move forward, opening the hips. Back legs is strong, engage and pushing that mat away from us. Front knee is bent. We want this thigh to be parallel with the floor. We're opening that left knee towards the pinky side on that left foot. Inhaling and exhaling. Once again, bring in the consciousness to our facial expressions. And one good way to release those expressions is just to smile. Yes, it's not that serious. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, extend your body towards the left as much as you can. Exhale, bend the elbow, place it on top of the knee. Palm of the hand is looking up. Right hand to the lower back. Rotate towards the right, Opening the chest and bringing that right arm up and overhead. So we have a straight line from heel to fingertips. Inhaling and exhaling. Making sure that we're not leaning on that left knee, but instead we have a good distribution of weight on both legs. And bringing that left arm up as we're holding an imaginary beach ball. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Flipping that left palm of the hand up and taking a back bend. Open the chest and breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale and bend the knee. Bring that foot forward. Release the arms. Heel toe the feet together. And just make some nice hip rolls here. And I hope you're sweating as much as I am already. And there we go. So now we're going into our Warrior One position. Today is Warrior's Day. Peaceful warriors, of course. We need those these days. So come to the back of your mat and step forward with that right leg. 4 to 4.5 feet apart. Just make sure to take enough space. Our mat is approximately 5 feet long. Hands on the hips. Right foot at 12 o'clock. Left foot at 11. So we're trying to square the hips. And just make sure that the right foot is slightly open to the side. Not exactly in the middle. Bring in those hips together and level. Inhale, open that chest, bring in the elbows back. Exhale, bend in that right knee. Trying to bring that leg parallel to the floor. And from here, we're going to release the arms to the sides. Exhale, inhale, coming forward, touching the earth. And exhale as you come up to the skies. Bring in those arms up. Opening that upper back. Opening that chest. There is a slight curve on the upper back, right behind your shoulder blades. Inhaling and exhaling. Here our gaze is soft and it's looking to that part where the wall and the ceiling meet. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, bring the palms of the hands together in front of our heart. Exhale, bringing that left elbow to the outside edge of that right knee. And helping us, pushing ourselves, twisting towards the right. Trying to bring those hands to the sternum, to the middle of our chest. And taking that twist. That full rotation. Back leg is strong and engaged. That will give you your balance. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Release the arms, straight the arms forward, palms of the hands together. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release the arms down as you frame that right foot with two hands. Now we're getting ready for half moon. So we're gonna walk those feet forward as we detach that left leg off the ground, off the floor. So now, perhaps this is it for you. You wanna keep the two hands on the floor. Just work on engaging that back leg. Work on engaging that foot. It is flexed. It just stay here. But if you wish, you can start opening that hip, left hip towards the left and coming into your half moon position. Making sure that that leg is not all the way up, but instead it is hip height. And that we're opening our chest and finding our balance here. I see that on the video I look decapitated. Inhaling and exhaling. Come back to center and bring that left leg back. Now from here, we're going to walk the hands to center. Just like this. Release the head. Bring the hands to the ankles. Just allow your head to drop. limp and loose. Inhaling and exhaling. Place the palms of the hands in the middle of your mat. Inhale, look forward. Walk the fingers forward slightly so they're right underneath your shoulders. Place the hands on the hips, opening those elbows, bringing them back, opening the shoulder blades together. Exhale as you come up with a straight spine. And heel toe the feet together one more time. And let's set up for the other side. So for the other side, we're gonna come to the back of our mat. This is the left side now. So step forward 4 to 4.5 feet apart. Left foot at 12, right foot at 1. Make sure you have enough space. And bring the palms of the hands on your hips. Squaring your hips forward. Whoops. Trying to find balance there too. All right. And let's inhale. Open that chest, bringing the elbows back, shoulder blades together. Exhale. Bending that left knee. Trying to bring that thigh parallel to the floor. And now we're going to just bend forward, touching the earth and coming up to the sky. Already opening that chest, opening that upper back. Inhale and exhale. If you see the arms are a little bit forward, chest is open. Legs are working hard, but everything else is relaxed. Inhale, palms of the hands together in front of our heart. Exhale, bring that right elbow to the outside edge of that left knee. Taking a twist towards the left. Bringing the hands to the sternum, to the heart center. Inhale and exhale. Find your balance here. Engage in that back leg. Rooting that left foot towards the earth. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Straight those arms, palms of the hands together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale, bring the hands back to earth, back to the floor. And we're going to take our half moon position. So we're going to walk the hands forward, detaching that right foot off the ground. Once again, you can stay here, both hands on the floor, work on that leg, engage in that leg, flexing that foot. But if you want to go further on this pose, perhaps you can start opening that right hip towards the right and bringing that right arm up and overhead, finding your balance. And if you lose it, as I just did, just get back on it without judgment. Throw a smile and get back on it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release, bringing that right leg back to the mat and walking the arms back to center. Now, bring the toes in slightly. Release the head completely. Bring the palms of the hands right underneath the shoulders in alignment with your toes. Inhaling and exhaling. And perhaps here we can take a hold of the elbows, just like this, framing the head and just swinging from side to side. Inhaling and exhaling. And come back to center. Come on the tip of your fingers. Walk your hands forward and off your mat. Now, place that right hand right underneath your chin on the ground and place that left hand on the lower back. Rotating towards the left, taking a twist. Bring that left arm up and overhead. So we're trying to look for a straight line from wrist to the tip of the fingers on the left hand. Opening the chest, bringing that spine straight. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale back to center. Bring the left palm of the hand right underneath the chin and perhaps off your mat. Right hand to the lower back. Remove this head here and rotate it towards the right. Opening the chest, bringing that straight spine, extending that spine forward as you rotate towards the right. And bringing the right arm up and overhead. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come back to center. Come on the tip of your fingers, look forward. Place the hands on the hips, bringing the elbows back, opening the chest, and coming up slowly with a straight spine. Heel toe the feet together. Bend the knees and make circles with the hips. Nice and big circles. Good. So now that we worked on half moon, we're going to do our balancing poses. And we're going to start with Warrior 3. Today is Warrior's Day. Peaceful warriors. So we're going to do this balancing pose that is easy and it's such a good pose, such a good asana. Inhale, open the arms to the sides, interlace the fingers, point up with the index fingers towards the sky. Now take a step, very, very tiny step forward with that right foot. Just like this. Now, we're going to detach that left foot off the ground, just like this. So imagine a straight line from heel to index fingers. Now, keeping this straight line, on the exhale, we're gonna bend forward, kicking that leg back. But remember that you are a straight line from heel to index fingers. So our goal is to be parallel with the floor. But if you are here, it doesn't matter. Just find your balance. Just enjoy the process. Next time you will be farther down until you're completely parallel with the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. So the key here is also to keep that back leg is engaged, to keep that left foot flexed, and to breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the arms to the sides. And let's go with the other side. So, inhale, open the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Point out with those index fingers. Take a tiny step forward with that left foot. Detaching the right foot off the floor. Imagine that a straight line from right heel to index fingers. Now, keeping this a straight line, we're going to bend forward, bringing that leg up. Once again, trying to be parallel with the floor. Head between arms. in a neutral position. So looking down to earth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the arms to the sides. Perhaps you want to kick the legs forward. Open the feet to the sides. And just limp and loose, moving the arms from side to side. Keeping the hips forward. Inhaling and exhaling. I see more people joining. And I hope you can catch up on the class. And thank you for doing so. Inhaling and exhaling. There we go. So we're going to do our chair pose now. There's a lot of extending poses today. We're going to strengthen our legs as much as we can. So we're going to bring those toes together. So toes are touching, heels are slightly apart. Chair position. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bend the knees. Place the hands on the sides of the feet. And this position is very, very good for your knees. So I'm sure we all want to give some love to those knees. Let's inhale, open the chest, looking forward. Exhale, bringing the arms up into a V position. Now make sure that those knees are back and that you're really bending. So to make sure that you're in the right chair position, take a look under, take a look down, and see if you can see your nail toes. Check if you can see your toes. If not, that means that you have to bring those knees back and the tailbone back as well. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring the palms of the hands together in front of your heart. Left elbow to the outside edge. Exhale, left elbow to the outside edge of that right knee. And taking a twist towards the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, right elbow to the outside edge of that left knee. Taking a twist. Inhale, back to center. And exhale. Unbend the legs. Bring the arms up and down. Kicking the legs forward. And breathing. Very good. So now we're going to lay down on the floor. Lay down on our bellies. Setting up for Cobra. So for Cobra Pose, we're going to bring the palms of the hands right next to the rib cage. Fingers are looking forward, forehead on the floor. Perhaps the legs are slightly apart or together, that's your choice. But for our Cobra position, we're going to inhale, sliver forward, and up. Open that chest. Bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Extending that neck. Elbows touching that rib cage. Inhaling and exhaling. Glutes are engaged. And we're gazing forward. Not up, just forward. Inhale and exhale. Take one more breath. Exhale, release, forehead on the floor. We're coming up one more time. So, inhale, sliver forward and up. This time we're going to detach the hands off the floor. So we're really using that back, lower back. Engaging those glutes, inhaling and exhale. And release. Overlap the hands, one on top of the other. Bringing the forehead on top. Opening the legs to the sides. Toes are looking out. Heels are looking in. Makrasana. Enjoy this pose. One of the only poses where the spine is limp and loose. It's just hanging. Close the eyes here and breathe. And release. Place the hands right underneath your shoulders and push up into a tabletop position. So knees right underneath the hips, hip width distance apart, hands right underneath the shoulders, fingers are spread, eyes of the elbows are looking at each other. And we're gonna take some cat-cow stretches here. So let's inhale, bring the tailbone up, creating a big curve on the spine and looking forward. Exhale, bring the tailbone under, curving the spine just like a Halloween cat and looking down to your belly button. Inhale up. We're trying to find grace and nice flow to this stretch. So up and down, always starting with the tailbone. Up and under. Just try to think about the waves of the ocean and how they come up and down with such a grace. Closing the eyes and breathe. This is a massage to your spine. And it's something that you can do at home whenever you want. And exhale, release. So now we're going to take a twist. I know that we're almost on time for Shavasana. So let's come again to our cross-legged position. And we're gonna bring that right hand on the left knee, right on top of it. Bringing the left arm forward and all the way back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, start the twist towards the left. Keeping that spine straight and expanded towards the ceiling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, release. Now, left hand towards that right knee. Bringing that right arm forward and all the way back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, rotate towards the right. Keeping that spine straight. Inhale and exhale, complete rotation. Complete twist for the spine. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale, come back to center and release. So today we're going to do quickly before our Shavasana. I'm really sweating. It's very humid today. So today we're going to work on our first inversion here on our Friday yoga community classes. First inversion where we are detaching the feet off the earth. Usually when we do downward dogs or in any position where the heart is above the head, it is considered an inversion. So we have been doing that. However, today we will detach the feet off the ground. This is a very easy position and it's called rabbit. So let's do it together. I will invite you to look at me first and then you can do it on your own. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bring the forehead to the floor, just like this. Now, rotate on top of your head. Just feeling that top of your head on the ground, just like this. And once you do that, we're gonna bring that right foot towards the glute with the hand, left heel towards the glute with the hand. Inhaling and exhaling. And this will be our inversion position. So try it at home. I will suggest that you don't turn your head on this position. That's why I wanted you to look at me first, because you don't have to worry about the camera once you know what to do. Take a couple breaths here and exhale, release. Come into child's pose, always after an inversion. And release. So I hope you like that, and you can practice that one at home, and that is the preparation for our headstand later on. So let's get ready for Shavasana. It's gonna be a short and sweet Shavasana. And hi Ty, Elisa, new people here. And please make sure to make yourself ready for Shavasana. Perhaps you want to turn off the light. Perhaps you want to bring, make yourself comfortable at home. So I'm going to turn off the lights here. So for Shavasana, we want to lay down on our backs. Opening the legs to the sides. Toes are looking out, heels are looking in. Opening the arms to the sides into a V position. Palms of the hands are either up and down. I prefer them to go up. And perhaps you can walk the shoulders back, underneath the back, and drop it. Shoulders underneath the back and drop it. So now Shavasana. Allowing our body to relax. Allowing our mind to be still. And to start this process of relaxation, we're going to focus our mind in our breath. Visualizing that air. Visualizing a fresh and pure air coming into our nostrils. Filling up our lungs with oxygen. Honoring this gift of breath. As we inhale, visualizing this air, filling our body with oxygen, filling our body with energy and prana. It is circulating all over our organism, from head to toe, traveling everywhere. And as we inhale, visualizing silence and stillness coming in, and exhaling any noise or distraction. And when you're ready, we're going to start wiggling the fingers on the hands, wiggling the toes and the feet, awakening our physical body, and just moving the head from side to side, ever so slowly, keeping the eyes closed. And now, let's bring the palms of our hands together, rubbing them, make them nice and warm, and bring this energy and love towards our eyes. Reconnect them with that intention that we placed at the beginning of the class. Allowing this intention to come with you throughout the day. In 1 second time, rubbing the palms, make them nice and warm, and just coming from all over our body, from head to toe. Perhaps focusing in one part of your body that needs a special attention today. In 1/3 time, bringing all this healing energy and love that we created today to our hearts. Sending a message of peace and love to the planet. Knowing that we are in this universe together and that we are one. There is no difference between you and me. Placing the palms of the hands together right underneath the ear, coming into a fetal position, using your hands as a pillow. Keeping the eyes closed, sending a message of love to your body, accepting the color of your skin, accepting the shape of your body the way it is. And placing the top hand on the floor, pushing yourself up into a seated position. We are going to chant 2 Oms along with the Shanti. So let's inhale deeply. Exhale. Palms of your hands together right in front of your forehead. Bow into your heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining our Friday yoga community class. And I hope you can practice with our videos that are being posted on YouTube. So just go to our site on YouTube. It is our channel. It is Yoga Shakti Yoga Center, and so you can practice on your own time, any day of the week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.